Men like Aliko Dangote, men like Cosmos Maduka, men like Tony Elumelu, men like Otodola didn't just wake up one day and become successful. Little did I know that the Aliko Dangote that we all celebrate today, his first major business deal came because of a relationship he had with his uncle, who actually gave him the first loan he used to start his first trading. That one connection led him to build a powerful network that now turns into a great and mighty empire. But what if I told you that your relationship would determine how far you go in life? Well, welcome to class and welcome to this special section. We are going to be talking about why you need relationships as a Nigerian student. And I'm going to share with you some of the key principles I discovered while studying some of these mighty men that we all covet to be like. So if you're a student that wants to go far in life, that wants to have opportunities at your beck and call, make sure you don't take anything that we discuss here for granted. But I have a question. Why do some of us, some students like us, they work really, really hard, they build the best grades, they start up their businesses, but it seems like life is going slow and everything is just sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But there are some persons that are less qualified than these ones that get those opportunities, that get the internships, that get the jobs. What is the key difference between these two people? That you will discover, because in this second class, just like I mentioned, we are going to be discussing about everything that relationship, especially something I'm really interested about sharing with you. I discovered this by studying when I was studying the books on communication by John Maxwell, and it just sparked up an interest about relationship, because I was studying relationship at that time. But there's a concept he introduced in the book for communication that sparks me to discover the relationship opportunity levels. It is something that every human being, not just Nigerian students, should pay attention to, because for any result you covet in life, there are things you must get to get those results. Now, without further ado, let me officially welcome you to the Nigerian Student Podcast. This is our second teaching on how to build quality relationships that last beyond school. Today we are meant to handle romance, why romance is good and why it's not good. But we are still, working on that powerful episodes, working with personalities and brands on how to, tackle that question and balance it. But I promise you, by the 13th of February this month, we are going to, upload that episode. It's an episode that you should not miss, because we have more than 7 persons, sharing their wonderful thoughts on that topic. So without further ado, once again, let's get down to business. Now, as a student in school, I want you to always, note this. Wherever you want to get in life, someone is there. You need men to succeed. You really, really need relationships to succeed in this high competitive world. And not just relationships, you need a competitive advantage. Now, what is a competitive advantage? I want to clear this now. There are some students, they graduate from school, but they don't have a competitive advantage. Now, let me share some things with you. Just because you came out with first class is not a competitive advantage. You know why? You are not the first. You are not the only one. In fact, in your set, in that year, Nigeria produced nothing less than 1,000 first class graduates. So what makes you, what gives you an advantage? That is what we call the competitive advantage. What will stand you out? What is that thing that when you present and others present their own, your own is quite unique above all these things? You need that what is wrong with me? You need that competitive advantage to succeed in this high competition world. And you also need relationships. Now let me break it down. Your competitive advantage can be your education. That is how you pay a price in school to get your first class. In addition to your first class, now you might also get second class. In addition to your grades, you understood what you studied and you have papers to show that you've published works and you've done your research, that you understand what you did. There are people in school, they got first class, but they can't even stand to communicate whatever they think they know. Are you getting that now? So your education can be a competitive advantage, because I've seen people that got where they are to. Now let's say people like Dr. Mrs. Okonji Iweala. getting to the World Trading Organization, do you think it's just by skills? No, there was an education that played a role. Another thing that your education, another form of competitive advantage for education is when you have your masters and you did the masters abroad or in a high Nigerian university. See that these are examples of how education can be your competitive advantage. Now, when you present your masters, I did my masters, by God's grace. I will do my masters at Harvard by God's grace. All right, now let's say I want you to follow me in this line of thought. Someone came back to Nigeria after doing his masters on mechanical engineering at Stanford University, one prestigious university. So went to apply for a job. Now, there are over 500 persons that applied for this job. Let's say 20 persons got first class. And this person, probably in university, didn't even get first class, but did the masters abroad and came back. Presented the masters. And you carried your first class and you came. 8 years and some other systems that they put in place will screen out some first class and bring in the person that did the masters. Your education can be a competitive advantage. So don't stop there. In as much as we are encouraged to go learn skills, go build businesses. As you are building, why do you think all these people, even your musicians, the other day I heard also did a masters abroad? Why do you think they are doing all these things? It's because of opportunities. I'm going to share with you how to get unlimited opportunities. Why most of us don't even get opportunities. The main thing that we need is not job, it's opportunity. Because you can have a job but lack opportunities to grow. Every great man you see on earth is leveraging on opportunities that relationships and their competitive advantage give them. Your skills, the skills you learned, highly demanded skills. There are skills that are quite irrelevant. The other day I was listening to Apostle Joshua Sermon. He was mentioning about typewriting skills. Those ones are not relevant and demanded in this our era and dispensation. So there are skills that are on high demand. Video editing skill, a lot of skills. Cyber crime skills, designing skills for those of us studying mechanical engineering. Now, your refined gift. If you notice, I didn't even say your gift. I said your refined gift can be a competitive advantage. Yes, because you can be able to sing, but if not refined it, it won't give you. You are not the only one that got gifted with voice. You can speak, but you've not refined it. It is only when you refine it that you can be able to, serve it to the kings. Time wouldn't permit me. I would have taught you the IROS system of gifts. Firstly, you identify your gift. Secondly, you refine your gift. The last one is what? You serve your gift with excellence. Because you can be able to also refine it. If you don't serve it to these people, or if you don't serve it to people, it remains as a gift. What we need is your gift should, bring in revenue. Your gift should bring in opportunities. Your wealth, if you come from a wealthy background, you've built wealth, can be an advantage. Your influence, if you're a social media influencer, you in school, you are quite popular, it can be a competitive advantage because not everyone is quite popular in school. Now, your reputation, if you have a reputation of trust, of honesty, it can be of integrity, can be a competitive advantage because in this world we lack men of integrity. And what our podcast actually stands for, we are looking at building students, turning those students to become world changers of integrity, because men of integrity are on high demand in any aspect of this world. Now, relationships. I want you to follow me in this line of thoughts so that we can have a common understanding what I mean by relationship. What I mean by relationship, I mean by networks, people that you connect with, people that understand you, that have a mutual connection with you and them. Now, your mentors can be a relationship, people that you are submitted to learn, people that are quite higher than you in your aspect of or your industry, people that you are quite submitted to learn and take their advice, can be form of a relationship. Your social network can be your classmates and your friends, your fellowship members, your lodge members, if they have a mutual understanding with you and they understand and connect with you. Because you can have a social presence but no connection. Are you with me now? Now, let's get down to the relationships opportunities level. Listen and listen to me attentively. Please lend me your undivided attention in this class. This might be the game changer that will redefine how you see life, how you see opportunities. When I discovered this, I was like, wow. Like we all need to apply these things. If you're in school, make sure you are writing these things down because it will help you, elevate the way you see life, the way you think. Let me tell you one thing. The concept of opportunities. You got opportunity, to work in a company. You got opportunities to travel abroad. Abroad is largely dependent on relationships, networks, mentors, social connections. Yes. Why many students are lacking opportunities to work in, the job that they desire or their dream job? It's not that they are not qualified. Some of them have high competitive, advantage, but they don't get the man. Sorry, forgive me to use vernacular here. They don't get the man that will speak for them. Yes. Now, the first level. Now, I want you to pay attention to this my table. You can't find this table anywhere in the world. I, by God's grace, discovered this table. So give me the credit. Thank you very much. At least I've discovered one thing in my life. All right. So now this table is called the relationship opportunities level. Any man you see on planet Earth is either in any level of this. Now I want you, in the course of this teaching, to pay attention to this, and I want you to, discern which level you are in. By the end, I will show you the level that I am in. I am not in this level. Now, CA means competitive advantage. Welcome to class. High CA means high competitive advantage. Follow me. Now, when I'm talking about now level 1, there are people, graduates, in fact, people in general, that they don't have a high competitive advantage. They have poor relationships. What do you think will be their results in life when it comes to opportunities? Now, when it comes to opportunities, what they will have, generally speaking, will be, please correct me if I'm wrong. Let me use this word. I stand to be corrected. But from the little research I have done, analyzing people, analyzing situationships, analyzing how life operates, reading books on finance, little books on finance, and doing my little research on getting opportunities. When I mean opportunities, I mean internships for students, job opportunities, career opportunities, even scholarships. It's largely dependent on these two things. There are people, you keep on praying. They keep on praying, but they don't have high competitive advantage, and they even lack the men that can even speak for them. How do you expect to get the opportunities? How do you expect? You don't even have something that can give you a job, and you don't even have a man that can, a man that can now tell you, okay, Ngwa, come to my office, take this table, I will teach you on what to do, and you expect to get jobs. This is why I want to follow me. There is this guy. He finished school with, is it 2-1? Now, 2-2. He didn't even build quality social networks. Neither did he have mentors. He was just, let's go to school, let's come out. He didn't, oh my God, when I got this story, he didn't even have, a wealthy, a rich family. Carrying his is it third class or second class lower, moving around, they will be like, young man, he didn't even have skills that are on his CV. Now, what I'm saying is similar to many Nigerian students while in school. Skills get. Refined gifts get. One build. Rich family, get. Influence, they. Reputation, no day. Even education that you are in school to get first class or to get second class upper, you are, wallowing with lower. And now, relationships, you are not building. You are not many persons. When I learned about this, I had a paradigm shift, and I stopped accusing governments for not providing jobs. Because I noticed some persons are getting jobs. You are complaining country hard, person they buy Benz. Country is hard. Students are cashing out. Country is hard. People are leaving the country. The other day at Christmas, the Christmas of last year, we were complaining, country is hard. People are buying chicken, 25,000. And I'm like, Jesus, where are they getting this money from? Now, sorry for digressing. Let's get back to this. Some students, you don't have all these competitive advantages, and you didn't even pay the price to build quality relationships, to build networks while in school. Commit yourself to mentors, or having your friends. You will definitely have no opportunities. Many graduates, with all due respect, with all sense of humility, many graduates are in this level, in this relationship opportunities level. Many graduates. That is why it is spending me to share this and teach us these things. When I discovered these things, I told myself, I didn't say this thing. Our daddy Oyedepo said, "I will never be poor." Is it Oyedepo or being no? Oyedepo said, "I will never be poor." No, I told myself, I have found something. I have found something. If you're a student, please repeat after me. In 2025, I can't hear you. Say, in 2025, I will build a competitive advantage. Say it, I will build a competitive advantage, and also I will build quality relationships. If I don't want to have no opportunities. This is actually an equation. Your internal leverage plus your external leverage will always give you your results. Check anybody you covet, any influencer you like, any wealthy man, the $10, the Davidos, the Messi Chimos, the Dangotes, the Maxwells, the yourself. The kind of life they are living now, the kind of results they are having now is all hinged in this formula. Your internal leverage plus your external leverage will definitely reflect your results. Quote me anywhere, check any man in this world. Are you with me now? Now let's get to the next level. There are students now. I've explained what it means to have competitive advantage. They don't have competitive advantage now, but they've paid the price. That they understand that this world is highly dependent more on who you know than even what you know. Now they've paid the price to build quality relationships, either with networks, mentors, or social connections. What do you think their results will be like? Average opportunities. Yes, it is quite simple, because they don't have a competitive advantage that will elevate them, but they have people that can speak for them. They have people that when they meet, in school, look at what I got. I got this. Even your some first class are not even competitive advantage. I wish I had more time. I would have told you that even your school, the school you graduated from, is being gauged. There are schools that when they present their first class and you present your own first class from your own school, they will first of all select that school. Schools like Covenant. I'm not hyping them, but schools are being gauged. Standards are being washed. Are you getting that now? So now you know that even the first class you are bragging with, you want to brag with, that I'm a first class graduate. Or sit down, you're not the first class. With all the respects. Are you with me? Am I making sense? Yes. Thank you. Now, people are getting average opportunities because they have no competitive advantage, but they have quality relationships. Reminded of a lady. This lady didn't go to school. She just started selling. You know how these ladies that used to, they buy okrika, they snap, they post it on social media. So she started selling those stuff on social media. No competitive advantage at all. She didn't go to school. She didn't have, she's not the only one doing it. But She sold to a customer. A customer now referred her to a school, and she is now the one providing materials for that school. Relationship, average opportunities. For her, she might be thinking that she has a lot of opportunities. She's just submitted to that school. Any day that the school says, "Auntie, no more, we found a better vendor," what do you think will become of her? Most of us are some persons. No competitive advantage, but quality relationships. We should not stop there. We should not stop there. I'm reminded of this guy, a man I respect so much, Tunde Onikoye. If I'm correct, please, with all due respect, I'm so sorry if I didn't pronounce it correctly. The man behind Slums Initiative, our chess boss for the year. So this guy, literally, where he came from, he didn't have a competitive advantage, but he connected to mentors that taught him about chess. He submitted himself to networks about chess, and what do you think became of him? He moved from getting average opportunities to play chess in Nigeria. Well, with time, I will show you how quality relationships can, help you build high competitive advantage. Are you with me? So I want you to check, are you in the level of no competitive advantage, but you have quality relationships? Now, I forgot to mention, so I told you I would talk about this, my wonderful phone on this level. Let's say your competitive advantage is your phone and your relationship is your SIM card. I said follow me now, follow my line of thought. Let's use your competitive advantage as your phone, your device, and your relationships as either your SIM cards that have data or Wi-Fi. Follow me now. So it means that if you have no competitive advantage, in fact, you don't even have phone, and you don't even have SIM card or Wi-Fi, there will be, for you to reach out to the opportunities, you won't even have opportunities. Now, we'll move to the next level. Still your phone. No competitive advantage, no phone, but you have SIM card. Average opportunities. Why? Because you can carry that your SIM card and put in your neighbor's phone just to reach out to some persons. Are you seeing that now? There are some persons now, they won't say they have high competitive advantage, but they have middle average competitive advantage. No, it means that they have this kind of my phone. Average competitive advantage. They have this kind of my phone and they have quality relationships. So it means that now they have SIM card. They can put it and still reach out to some persons, because relationships is equal to opportunities. When I mean quality relationships, I'm not talking about quantity relationships. I mean quality relationships. People that can help you, people that understand your value, people that are contributing to your growth. Because you can have a lot of persons around you and you still don't have quality relationships. Yes. Because it's not by quantity, but by quality. Quality will always stand out when they're comparing quantity and quality. Hope you are now getting my line of thought when I mention quality relationships. Now, we now move further. One thing about this life is that from up down, the more down you go, the lesser, the fewer the people are. It's just like a pyramid. Yeah. If I had the opportunity, if I had a bigger board, I would have drawn it as a pyramid, not even as a table. A pyramid that is like this. What is that one called? So you know that a lot of persons are here. But now, if you move down further, there are people, graduates, students, they have high competitive advantage. I mentioned you understand what is high competitive advantage, but they lack quality relationships. It means that they have poor quality relationships. What do you think their result will be? Sometimes what causes all these things is that when you have all this high competitive advantage, pride comes in. You had quality relationships, but you did not leverage on them. You didn't build them. You think that you didn't nurture them. That's the word I'm using. I'm looking for. You didn't nurture your quality relationships, and now because you think that the world will reach out to you based on what you know or what you have as a competitive advantage, they will actually run away from you. Yes, Run away from you. We all know those celebrities that they were quite doing well. Those companies that they were doing well, but because they lacked Maxwell. They lacked quality relationships. They lacked how to build quality relationships. Their results, quite simple. Their opportunities will be limited because they will be getting opportunities just once in a while based on probably they are on high they need what they want. Some companies need what they have. Once they get what they have, they tell them, thank you so much for banking with us. You can go. See that now. Like I told you that your competitive advantage can be your phone. Now, if they have high competitive advantage, let's say their competitive advantage is an iPhone. It's a high-end iPhone. Which iPhone now? I know I don't have iPhone. Okay, iPhone 16. Yes. They've built it. They've refined their gift. So their gift can be, using an analogy now to paint a picture, follow my line of thought. Can be, let me not be showing this my phone. Can be an iPhone 16. But an iPhone 16 without without SIM card or without a Wi-Fi connection, an internet connection. For me, it has limited opportunities. Yes, limited things that you can do with. You can snap pictures, you can type messages, but who do you send it to? How can you post it? You see that now? Some of us, we have gifts. We've refined our gifts. We've built the skills, but we don't have men that can speak for us. Now you see where some people are. You have that first class from a prestigious university, but you don't have jobs. You have limited opportunities because you did not pay the price to build quality relationship. Hope I'm making sense. I'm quite sweating here. All right. I'm so sorry that we are taking much of your time. I just want to, calm down to explain this concept. I'm called teacher. Don't call me teacher Max. Don't try it. Don't try it. This is class. So I want us to understand this. So whenever we are preparing, whenever we are building ourselves, we understand that the kind of result, our current condition, is a combination of these two things. So yes, there is a place for favor. There is a place for mercy. If God wants to show you favor, one of the things he does is, if he wants to help you, one of the things he does is to gravitate you towards the gift of men. Because no one appears to greatness. You are being drawn. You are being carried to greatness. Anyone you see that is great, someone took the person there. Are you getting me now? Even our wonderful Jesus, before he became great, there was a man that was sent. Why do you think John was sent? John was sent to announce Jesus. Your Jesus. Your Jesus. So you need men to survive. You need relationships. He took relationship. Now, see, let's move to this next one. They have high competitive advantage and they have quality relationship. A man like Joseph had high competitive advantage because what? There was no man in the prison that could, translate and give the meaning of that dream. There was no man in the land that can translate and also give the meaning of the dream. But now, if he had no person that could speak for him, remember he was in the prison. If he had no person that could speak for him, all he would be doing would be just to, be sharing revelations and be interpreting dreams for people that are prisoners, and he will be having limited opportunities. But because of he helped a man, he built quality social connection with the wine presser, if I'm correct. With the wine presser. Am I correct? Is it wine presser? So what I call him the wine, is it wine presser? Wine presser. And that one helped him now to give him what we call great opportunities. So you get the point now. Some of us want to be here. Some of us covet to be, in great opportunities. But you've not built the CA. You don't have quality men that can speak for you. A man like Daniel. Daniel paid the price for 3 years to refine his ability to interpret dreams. And not just interpret dreams, he was the best in education in the land of Babylon. But now, it didn't stop there. He needed a man that would recommend him to the king. When King Nebuchadnezzar had that dream, And none of the wise men there, the Babylonian wise men, none of the sorcerer could interpret the dream. Not just interpret the dream, could reveal the dream to him. Now, when God wants to help a man, forgive me if I'm digressing. When God wants to help a man, He will give you the ability to have a competitive advantage, but majorly He will connect you to what? The mercy and the gifts of men. Every man is taken to greatness. Every opportunity you desire in life, for great opportunities, you need to build high competitive advantage in this dispensation. You're not the only one learning that skill. Hope you're aware. You're not the only one learning video editing. Even video editing itself, to even get clients every day hard. If you don't have quality relationships. Are you seeing that now? You're not the only one fine-tuning your voice. Why do you think they are always reaching out to Mercy Chinwo? One thing I love about Mercy Chinwo, in this time now, they are facing the clash with Mr. Easy and Mercy Chinwo. That was why I wanted to speak about it. Is that this lady, God gave her a gift, the voice. She refined it for over the years. We didn't hear her until she came out at the Idol, Nigerian's Idol. From there, she kept on refining, but she didn't stop there. She started building quality social networks with pastors whenever she ministers. Having to realize that there are some gospel musicians that you see them on big posters. The minister once that they don't return back to that church. What stopped? It is not that they did not deliver. They deliver, but they lacked relationship. They did not build it. There are skills on building quality relationships. By God's grace, at our first seminar coming on the 22nd of February at Michael Abba University, we are going to be teaching about how to build quality relationships, leveraging on relationships for your career success. Because we've been mentioning about quality relationship. How do you build it? It is built. It is not inherited. Some of them are inherited, but with time, if you don't have wisdom, because true wisdom is a house built. If you don't have the wisdom, that relationship will still fall, and it is sustained by understanding. All right. So, my fellow Nigerian students, if you covet great opportunities, a man like Dangote has great opportunities. A lot of them have great opportunities. You need to learn, have a high competitive advantage, and build quality relationship. But it doesn't stop here at level 4. My question for you is, where are you in this, table? Which level are you? With all due respect for me, I won't say I have a high competitive advantage. I'm not those influencers or those people that come online and lie to you. I speak from experience, and the kingdom I come from, we are people of truth. I don't have any. I am in no competitive advantage, and I have quality relationships. Well, I am building quality relationships. Yes. I discovered this some time ago. In the pursuit of getting first class, I missed some things. Well, I don't want to share my pains now, but it's fine. All right. Now, the next phase, the next level, which is very, very important, it is a level that I will highly recommend we all, desire. It is not gotten in a day. You have high competitive advantage, and you are continually building quality relationship. What do you think will be the results? Now, calm down, analyze it. No competitive advantage, poor relationship equals to no opportunities. No competitive advantage, quality relationships equals to average opportunities. High competitive advantage plus poor relationship equals to limited opportunities. High competitive advantage plus quality relationships equals to great opportunities. Now, you are intelligent. I trust you. I know you. Do I know you? But I trust you. High competitive advantage plus continual building of quality relationships will give you what? Assignments. In lecture, when sometimes the lecturers, if they don't know it, or they know it, but probably they've forgotten it at that point. When they get to that point, they will say, now, assignment. It will give you, I want you to clap for me, clap for me. It will give you unlimited, hey, my God, unlimited opportunities. Why? You are good. You are excellent. And you didn't stop with the, with the networks that you have. Wherever you go to deliver, you connect with them. You continue building that quality relationships with new networks, with new mentors, knowing fully well that yes, I have that first class. I have that best results, from a prestigious university, even if from your own university. I have mentors on this place. I have skills I have built. I have mentors there. I have skills. I've refined my God-given gifts. I have built social connections on this place. I have networks here. The wealth I am getting now, I am using it to also help my community. That way, building social connections. The influence that I have by the virtue of these 4 things that I have above, I am using that influence to mentor some persons. That way, building a social connections and having lower networks. Now, I am building reputation based on the things that I do. I am also using it to build. Are you seeing that now? It's a cycle. This is one thing I love about the Tony Elumelu. That man, I highly respect that man. Why? This man is on unlimited opportunities. Do you know what it means to have a bank in over 20 African countries? This man leveraged on continual building of quality relationships to build UBA where UBA is now. He started from here, moved down the line. Some books on wealth and finance won't teach you these things that I'm teaching you now, with all due respect. Please give me the credit. With all due respect. So now you see why he's everywhere. He has built connections, with the president of France the other day, with the United Presidents, and he's moving across the globe, planting and helping people. Why do you think he has the Tony Elumelu Foundation that is always giving out grants to businesses? He's actually building networks. He will never be broke. He cannot be broke because he has helped institutes to stand. One of the things that gave Flutterwave an advantage is that when they came into the system, even InterSwitch, Flutterwave is now having, is it a unicorn value? Do you know what it means to have a unicorn value? Over 1 billion evaluation. When I saw this, I'm like, my goodness, Nigerian guys, so I've forgotten their name. If you know their name, leave them in the comment section. Nigerian guys, so they built these things because when they, brought in Flutterwave, Flutterwave, they have a high competitive advantage. There was nobody doing what they did then because it was a payment platform. And now they didn't start from here. They started from here. Got limited opportunities. They said, no, we must move. They started building quality relationships with people, with banks that needed their services. From there, they got great opportunities. They said no. They said no. They started building with investors. That was how their story blew, and they are now in unlimited opportunities. Every big company, every multi-million-dollar company is on unlimited opportunities because of continually building of quality relationships with their customers and with investors. Now, still on this, I just want you to know that your talent, your money, your gifts, your refined gifts, they are not enough. Relationship will take you more far. Relationships will determine how far you will go. I kid you not. Let me share something with you. Assuming let me not say assuming, I am a video editor. So if you need video editing services done for you, please do reach out to me. I work with local clients, I work with online clients. I'm not marketing myself, I want you to follow my line of thought. Now, I am good. I'm quite good in video editing, telling stories, motion graphics and the rest. So I worked with a client, an online client, and she loved what I did. For the first time, delivered with excellence, made sure that I under-promised and I over-delivered. So when she got the footage and she was so wowed, she now reached out to me and told me, Alpha Maxwell, Maxi Fred, I love what you did. I want you to, work on this project for my husband. I said, wow, thank you. It's an honor working with you, and I would love to do that. She sent me the clip, and I did it for free. Sent back to her just because of I'm building a relationship with her. Hope you understand what I mean. So she now got the clip and was wow. And she said, no problem. 2 months later, a friend reached out to her that they are looking for a video editor for their company. Who do you think she would recommend? Think about that. In whatever you do, with your competitive advantage, your education, your skills, your talents, even your money and your influence, you will go far. But your relationships will determine how far you will go in life. Check your scriptures. Check the Bible. Why do you think God doesn't come down to do things? He needs men to operate on planet Earth. Why do you think He needs a man of God to lay his hands on you to get your healing for some, situations? Why don't he just, spew and you receive your healing? He does that. But there are occasions. Are you seeing that now? Check your scriptures. It will teach you one thing. When I learned this, I'm like, wow. I keep on telling you, I'm like, wow. Relationship will determine how far you will go in life. Please, make sure that as you are building a competitive advantage in life. Now, we are not telling you to bank all your stuff and relationship. You've seen it now. So if you don't have a competitive advantage, but you build quality relationship, it's going to still land you on an average opportunity. Are you getting that now? So you understand what I actually mean. That your external leverage is very, very important, as well as your internal leverage, depending on the results you want to get, the results you seek to get. If you seek to get limited opportunities, you see that now. I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that you need relationships as a Nigerian student to succeed. You need relationship as a Nigerian student to go far in life. I didn't say they are everything for success. What I said, it is a need. A need. Because you can be gifted. We have a lot of gifted people, but no man can recommend them or refer them. Just like, let's say, a graduate that came out with first class without a LinkedIn account that is, showing his works, without a Twitter account that is showing his works, without an Instagram account where he's showing whatever he did in school. Because all those things work. John Maxwell said something. Work is being compiled. Okay, work must be stored up before it is being seen. It's when you store all these things in your LinkedIn, Twitter, or your Instagram account, so you build connections that they'll be able to refer you or recommend you. So if you're a graduate, you just finished school, you don't have all these things I mentioned. The truth is, nobody knows you outside your classmates. So gauge yourself where you're going to land. Now you see, my question for you, gauge yourself. What level are you in on this table? What level are you in? And now, leave a comment below. What level do you aspire to be by the end of 2025? In whatever business you do, whatever thing you want to become, what level do you aspire to be by the end of 2025? Me, I'm not greedy. I have long-term and short-term goal. By the end of 2025 is a short-term goal. I pray and I submit myself to discipline and to systems and structures to be at level 4. As many that are willing to join me on this, to join us, the Nigerian Student Podcast team, to get great opportunities, to learn all these things, we are going to start a group, a Telegram group. The link, a Telegram group and a WhatsApp channel. The link will be in the comment section. Please do join us, because we are going to be dishing out opportunities to get scholarships, to get internships. Because we looked around and we didn't have a platform to connect to our community, the Nigerian students. So we are building this for you. What you'll be getting there is, a platform where you ask your questions about school, about life, whatever that is bothering you in school. And we also respond, and we also share out opportunities like scholarship opportunities, internship opportunities, whatever that will help you grow and become a world changer of integrity as a Nigerian student and compete, with the world. We will be sharing that in that platform. So do well to join us and make sure you are subscribed. I hope you are subscribed to this channel. If you are listening on Spotify, I hope you are subscribed over there. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Don't forget, if you are a student of Michael Okpara University, or you are within the environment of Umuahia, 22nd of February 2025, we are going to host our first seminar. Where we are touching about two things. Since we are in the month of building quality relationships that last beyond school, we are going to teach about how to leverage relationships for career growth and how to build quality relationships with your lecturers. Make sure you don't miss that. One thing I want you to do for me, I believe you are subscribed now. I want you to take a screenshot of this. Post it in your Facebook page and tag me, and you get something from me. Personally from me, as the host of the Nigerian Student Podcast, you get something from me, and you also get something from us, the Nigerian Student Podcast team. So as many that will take these screenshots, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, take a screenshot, post it and tag us, and you get something from us. We want to know our active listeners. We want to know people that are committed to their growth, and we want to try as much as we can to help out. I hope this class was engaging enough. I hope this class was helpful enough, and we'll see you in our next class. Now, our next class will be dropping it on 13th of February, a day to the Lovers' Day, on where we discuss about three things. Can friends help you succeed? Is romance a distraction? And the last topic, very, very important, don't miss that particular one. So that we balance this, romance, friendship thing in school. Thank you so much for joining us today once again. And I'm Maxwell Friday. This is the Nigerian Student Podcast. I will see you next week. Take care. And make sure, as you are taking care, in fact, a man I respect so much said we should stop saying take care. We should say take control of your life, of your situation, and make sure that you are making impact in your family, in your department, and also in your school. See you next week in the next class. Woo!